Could this be the moment that sparks World War III? With tensions rising between global powers and the recent Trump-Zelensky meeting turning into a meltdown, the world may be on the brink of an unprecedented crisis. In this video, we'll dive into the potential economic fallout and, most importantly, what you as an investor and a common person can do to protect yourself. Stay tuned till the end for actionable steps, because the time to prepare is now. The geopolitical landscape has been shifting rapidly over the past few months. What began as a diplomatic discussion between former President Trump and Ukraine's President Zelensky quickly escalated into a heated confrontation. This has led to growing fears that the situation could spiral out of control. Russia and NATO are watching closely, and any misstep could result in a large-scale conflict. As we cautioned before, Trump's tariffs earlier this week already sent the markets plunging, shaking investor confidence. Video link in description below. And now with this new fear of potential war, the global economy could experience an even greater ripple effect. A potential war of this scale would have devastating economic consequences. Global trade could be disrupted, oil prices could skyrocket, inflation could surge even higher, and stock markets could plummet overnight. Investors would flee to safe haven assets like gold, and countries might impose strict capital controls to stabilize their economies. For the everyday person, this means job losses, higher prices for essentials, and massive uncertainty about the future. The question is, how do you prepare for such an unpredictable crisis? Investors need to be prepared. Market volatility is likely to increase, and panicked selling could lead to steep losses for those who aren't careful. If you're heavily invested in stocks, especially those tied to industries vulnerable to global supply chains like tech or manufacturing, you should keep an eye on the market. But remember, this is not the time to panic sell. Focus on sectors that traditionally do well during times of crisis, such as defense, utilities, and essential goods. Commodities like gold also tend to be a safe haven in uncertain times. Before we dive deeper, if you're finding this content helpful, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. It helps us reach more people with important insights like this, and you'll stay up to date on all our latest videos. Let's keep growing this community together. For common folks, it's essential to stay calm and prepare. Now is the time to review your emergency savings, cut back on unnecessary spending, and stock up on essentials. Having a few weeks' worth of food, water, and basic supplies can go a long way in times of crisis. Make sure your debts are manageable and avoid taking on any large financial obligations right now. If you can, consider paying off high-interest loans to reduce your financial burden. It's also smart to have a plan in place for how you'd respond if inflation worsens, or if supply chains are severely disrupted. Preparing for the worst doesn't mean expecting the worst, but it does mean being ready for anything. For investors, the key is diversification. Having your wealth spread across different asset classes, stocks, bonds, and commodities can help reduce your risk. Consider increasing your exposure to assets that perform well during inflationary or crisis times, such as gold or inflation-protected bonds. If you're in the stock market, don't just follow the herd. It's critical to assess the intrinsic value of a company before making investment decisions. One effective tool for this is discounted cash flow or DCF analysis, which helps you determine whether a stock is undervalued. If you're not familiar with DCF or want to sharpen your skills, be sure to check out our previous video where we break down the DCF method in detail. You can catch that video right here in the card or check the link in the description below. It walks you through the entire process and shows how you can use a free DCF Google Sheet to evaluate stocks and avoid overpaying for hype. While the world may seem uncertain, the best thing we can do is stay informed and make smart decisions. History has shown us time and again that crises can be overcome. The key is not to panic, but to stay disciplined, follow through with your financial plan, and adapt as the situation evolves. We'll be closely monitoring this developing story, so make sure you're subscribed for the latest updates. Together, we'll navigate these uncertain times and come out stronger on the other side. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates on the economy, personal finance, and the stock market. Stay safe, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next video.